The Bergs coming at you, night shift. Late night from the West Coast. The night is just beginning for your emperor. Content will be flowing like whiskey in a river. Oh, there she is. Content will be flowing. The bottom line is this, folks. You're looking at the most dynamic individual in the history of YouTube. You're looking at the most dynamic channel of all time. You're looking at the greatest man of all time. You are looking at perfection personified. You're pretty much looking at a work of art. You're looking at 6 feet tall. Look at that wingspan, huh? 178 pounds of solid muscle. Look at all them burgettes I can fit under each arm, huh? You're looking at, basically what you're looking at, folks, is the best in the business. You're looking at the best hair in the business. You're looking at the George Clooney of YouTube. You're looking at the show. Because basically when it comes down to it, folks, you're looking at the best in the business. You're looking at what's best for business. You're looking at the greatest looking man in the history of the world, folks. Because when it comes right down to it, at the end of the day, at the end of the night, you're looking at what's best for business. You're looking at perfection. You're pretty much looking at look at that hair, folks. Look at that hair, Elbow. I see you're live. Do you have a hairline like that, huh? Almost 48 years old, huh? Huh, Rich? Huh, Big Johnston? You got hair like the Bergs? Huh? Can you play guitar like the Bergie boy? Huh? Can you rock out like the Bergie boy? Huh? Can you say to yourself that you own a 12-string electric guitar like the Bergie boy? Huh? Can you say that you own a 6-string Fender Stratocaster? Huh? What can you say about your life there, Elbow? That you just live in a van with no bathroom, no toilet facilities, no shower. And let me tell you something, folks. I am highly disappointed in my Burgettes and my Burger Maniacs, my Burger boys. Where are the OGs? Where are my loyal supporters? Where are my peeps? Because the bottom line is this, folks. When you look this good, when you look this fine, when you have hair like a Greek god and the body of Zeus, when you got the kind of body that you're looking at, when you got the kind of face that you're looking at, when you got the beard that you're looking at, and the hair, when you have the entire package like the Bergie Boy does, you gotta think to yourself there, salty dog, you got it all. Because I've been down to the riverside. I washed my hands clean today. I went down the Snohomish River in Snohomish, Washington, and I washed my sins clean. I washed my hands clean. I got revitalized. I got reinvigorized. I got revitalized. I got burgerized. I got monetized. I got baptized. Because when you look like I look, when you look like this, folks, when you have the hair, when you have the body, when you have the face, when you have the rig, when you have the talent, when you have the mouthpiece, Dan Allen, when you have it all, folks, the bottom line is this. I'm here to save you, folks. I'm here to save you from the bad element on the BOYT, or as I would call it, the SOIT, the sewer of YouTube. Because when you look like I look, when you are styling and profiling like the Bergie Boy is, Tabasco in the house, when you look this good, folks, when you are the George Clooney of YouTube, when you are the Silver Fox of YouTube, when you are the interstellar galactic pimp from the planet Bergatron, you answer to nobody. Because when you look like I do, when you have it going on like I do, the BERGS Show is born in the house. When you can look in the mirror and you see perfection staring back at you, let me tell you something. Every day is going to be a good day. When you look in the mirror, folks, and you see this beautiful mane looking back at you, folks. When you got the hair, huh? When you got the looks, when you got the body, when you got the rig, when you got the guitars, when you got the talent, the bottom line is this. When you got the mouthpiece, it's all about a matter of time before I can win the people over. And all those former Bergettes and Bergie boys they're going to come back. Because let me tell you something. Nobody, when you are the emperor, you're sitting at the top of the mountaintop. BERGS Show is born. BERGS Show is born. Why don't you light up your emperor? Why don't you light up the greatest looking man in the history of the world? BERGS Show is born. Why don't you light up the silver fox? Because the bottom line is this. Those people who used to come in here all the time, maybe they're not coming in anymore. But you know what? They know I'm always around, and they'll be back. It's just like feeding the stray cat, folks. You put out the food, right? And the stray cat is always going to come back because they know they got a free meal. Well, the bottom line is this. I know you people are going to come back because you love to look at perfection. You love to look at the greatest looking man in the history of the world. You love to look at the greatest musician in the history of the world. You love to look at the greatest hair on BOYT. You love to look at the greatest body, 6 feet tall, 185 pounds. You love to look at a man who's bilingual. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Cómo estás? Mucho gusto, ¿Cómo se llama? Me llaman es Cristobal. ¿Y tú? The bottom line is this. Because when you talking about the Bergie boy, you talking about perfection, BERGS Show is born. And let me tell you something, BERGS Show is born. This is an order from your emperor. Why don't you light me up? Why don't you light me up? If I'm so bored, I dare you to light me up. You don't have what it takes, BERGS Show is born. Mayhem, you don't have what it takes. Dan Allen, do you have what it takes? Tabasco, do you have what it takes to light me up? The bottom line is this. I used to bring in the numbers. They'd rather go see, I'm quitting YouTube, folks. They'd rather go see those people. Okay? I don't care about those people. I only care about me. Because this is my show. This is my gig. I don't care about what other people are doing. I don't care about what other people are making. I only care about what I'm making. I don't count other people's money. Because the bottom line is this. I'm an entertainer, folks. I am the greatest entertainer in the history of the world. I am the eighth wonder of the world. I am the greatest man in the history of the world. And that's just the bottom line. You might be saying, oh, BERGS, you look bloated, BERGS, you're fat. Well, what do you people look like? None of you just cam up. We don't know what you look like. Who knows what you people look like? Bunch of keyboard warriors, bunch of trolls, bunch of geeks living in your mama's garage. $2.99 from the BERGS Show is born. Let's give the BERGS Show is born a woo. Because when you look this great, you have trolls that have your name in it. That's the greatest sign of respect. Now, let me tell you something, folks. I have several trolls that have the BERGS Show in it. And the greatest sign of respect was when one of my trolls, my clones, which had the BERGS Show, the same avatar, the same everything, came in here and dropped $2 one time or $5, that is a sign of respect. That is a sign of respect for their emperor. When you have trolls using your name, baby, you know you're going places. And the bottom line is this. I got the hair. I got the beard. I got the arms. I got the rig. I got the 2003 Saturn. I got the 12-string electric guitar. Huh? I got the 6-string, which is on the disabled list. I got it all, folks. And when you got it all, what else do you need? I got the scarf. I got the Seahawks scarf, folks. I got the Mariners beanie cap, which needs to be washed. I got it all, folks. I got the garage. I got the man cave. And let me tell you something, folks. I think I got a bug flying in here. Yeah. I got the jack. AC/DC song. I got the jack. Let me tell you something, folks. When you got it all, what else do you need? Well, you always need money. Because all this money that I get, and I barely get anything, folks. The BERGS Show is on life support. I used to get a lot of people in here. They'd rather go over to Rich Life. They'd rather go over to Elbow. I don't know how the trolls haven't terminated that illegal channel yet. They're going to let him get monetized again. I can't believe it. How is he still around, huh? I've never been terminated. He's been not terminated once, not terminated twice. Uno, dos, tres. He's been terminated 4 times. Cuatro. He's going for cinco. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, cinco, seis. The bottom line is this. When you look like this, when you have the hair, when you have the Atari shirts, when you have the gut, when you have the man boobs, when you have the bloat, you are the GOAT. I am the greatest of all time. You say the BERGS is bloated. Well, why don't you bloat my bank account? Why don't you hook me up, huh? Why don't you light me up? Why don't you light my fire, baby? Because the bottom line is this. We don't know what you people look like. At least I'll put myself out there every day. You wanted a little mouthpiece? I'm giving you some mouthpiece right now. Huh? You don't want me to play guitar every night, huh? To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season turn. Okay, I won't play guitar. I'm giving you the mouthpiece. So if I'm going to give you the mouthpiece, I expect that you people are going to show your love and respect to the BERGS. I haven't been terminated like Elbow has. How is he even still around, folks? How are you trolls even keeping this guy around, huh? You trolls definitely are not doing your job correctly if this guy is even still around. Huh? Where are my old Bergettes, huh? Where's Tiger Kitty, huh? Where are all the girls at? Where's Laura Lynn, huh? Where's MB, huh? Where are the old people? Where are the Joshy Binghams of the world? Where's the HVACs? Where's the Ward S, huh? Where's the king of all things? Where are all the people at, huh? The bottom line is this. You talking about the show. You talking about the greatest hair in the business. You talking about the greatest beard in the business. You talking about a beefy guy, huh? Look at the size of me. I look like a refrigerator. Huh? Nobody can get through this. I'm a lineman. I'm a linebacker. Look at the size of me. Look at the size of the BERGS, huh? I'm a linebacker. You can't get through this. I'm a wall. G Mango's legal team. I don't even have you blocked. You should come under your real name. Why did you pull my wrench? Huh, G Mango's? Why'd you pull my wrench in your room, huh? But you know what? You can keep your wrench because I don't do side chats. I'm not a person who goes on side chats. I'm not a sheep. I'm a lone wolf. That's what I do. I'm a show of one. I am the show. I'm a show of one, and I'm one of the show. The bottom line is this. I don't do panels. I'm doing a panel right now, me, myself, and I. You say, oh, Bergs, how come you don't do panels? Because I don't want to sit there and babysit everyone and say, oh, mute, I got to give you the boot. Oh, who's in the backstage there, huh? How do I know you're not going to pee me out, huh? I don't know what's going on here, folks. The bottom line is this. I don't do panels because I've been going on panels for 5 years, folks. I destroy panels. When I go on panels, I eviscerate them. I terminate people when I go on panels. I've been up against 10 against 1. You talking about strong like bull. I'm a bull in a china shop. I go on a panel and I just go at it. I hit the go button, folks. There is no turning down the volume. I turn it on 10, folks. I go. I don't have the patience when I'm on a panel. There's 10 people on a panel, so I got to sit there and hear what Nicole G has to say. Showing the shit. I don't care what anyone has to say. The only voice that I want to hear is mine. That's why when I go on a panel, I eviscerate everybody. I basically burn it to the ground until I make it so bad that I make the panel host give me the royal boot. I love getting the boot. That's another notch in my belt. You can put it on the board. I'm not in there. I'm in there for a hit and run, folks. I'm in there for a hit and run accident. I'm not in there to sit on a panel for hours and hours like, geez, it's turned into a sausage fest with a couple sprinkled females in there. I'm in there. You get the birds in there when I'm tanked up. I'm in there to just destroy, seek and destroy, man. I'm in there to seek and destroy. That's what I'm in there for, folks. I'm not in there, oh, how's everybody doing? How are the kids? How's the wife? How's your life? I don't care. I only care about me. I'm in there to destroy everybody verbally. And then I leave. I say what I gotta say, and then I'm out of there. And then I'm back here in the bird cave, and then I'm learning songs. I'm posting pre-recorded content. I'd rather do that than sit on a panel and hang out and hear what, oh, yeah, you got to hear, oh, yeah. Hello, everybody. Hello. No, I don't do hellos. I go in there, I'm a bull in a china shop. And that's what your panels are missing, huh? Because you don't have the Bergs anymore. You don't have Salty Dog anymore. So your panels are boring, Mangoes. You got the same old people. It's mostly a sausage fest. You don't have Holly anymore. But I've already predicted Holly will be back. Holly will be back because I think Holly's more of a sheep. Will Jill be back? See, Jill was on the disabled list for the last couple months with a bad foot. Now she's just slowly getting back into it, but she kind of quit drinking. But not fully, but she's kind of quit drinking. And if Jill is not drinking, Jill is not going to be on panels. When Jill is not drinking, Jill is not doing YouTube, folks. So the bottom line is this, G. You got the same people in there. I don't want to hear what Marilyn Mike has to say. I don't want to hear what Alpo has to say. I don't want to hear what Rich Life has to say. I talked to my judge, lawyer friend. I'm quitting YouTube, folks. I'm quitting. I'm going to get paid. I'm going up there to see Lisa Lynn. I don't want to hear what these people have to say because they're all redundant. It's all been done. It's all been done. It's all been done. That's why I don't go on panels, folks, because I don't want to hear what these people have to say. I want to go up there and destroy, seek and destroy. But see, I don't do that anymore because I'm a changed man. I've seen the light. I've been to the mountaintop. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last. Free at last. I'm a changed man. I'm a changed Bergs. Mouse nuts. Quitting YouTube, folks. Hobo shoutery. Lawyer judge hung himself. My lawyer judge friend. Your channel is irrelevant, bro. You're washed up. You need me. Remember that. No, my channel, I'm not. See, your channel, you don't remember this. You don't remember this. G, when I first found out about you 2 years ago, when I started talking to Salty, your channel was just, you had 20, 30 people in there, huh? It was just a pot smoking channel with Mouthpiece and a few other people, Barbie Pena, Cali Girl, Salty Dog, Mario, a few other people, maybe 20, 30, 40 people. You got the big numbers when you crossed over. You had Savage come in, the pirate ship. Okay? You turned into a drama channel. You don't do any content, bro. You don't even cam up anymore. All you do is you have your same peeps. Oh, my peeps. Oh, you F-chop. Hey, yeah, he's a good person. He's a good peep. Much love, my peeps. And you brought all these women in there, all this drama, and you've been able to maintain the same group, but it's the same people. It's like white toast. It's like plain white toast. The same people. You don't have any jelly, you don't have any jam on there. It's just like the same. It's like food without any spice. It's the same old people on the panel. Pretty much. Maybe, it's the same people. You need to get new people in there. It's the same people. And yeah, you have a lot of people. Great. But you know what? You don't do a kind of show that I do. I do a variety show. I play the guitar. I do pre-recorded content. You don't do any of that. You're living off the fat of the government. Okay? You're getting some kind of disability check or some kind of unemployment check. We know that because you're not working. And which is kind of ironic because you say you hate Democrats, you hate government handouts and government goodies, but your whole life is a government handout because that's how you're getting by. So the bottom line is this. Oh, yeah, whatever happened to March 4th, huh? Whatever happened to March 4th G? Whatever happened to March 4th? I thought Trump was gonna become president again, huh? Oh yeah, see, G is one of these QAnon people who actually believes that Trump is still president. And I wouldn't be surprised, folks, if G didn't even vote. Because I have a sneaking suspicion. I can't prove it. I don't dox people. I don't have anyone's dox or criminal history. But felons can't vote. I'm not saying he's a felon, but he's bragged several times to me in the past. Oh, Bergs, when I was 12 years old, I was selling weed. I got caught by the cops. So you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if he's got some skeletons in his closet. You go through his criminal record. I don't know. But I doubt this guy even voted for Trump. Because he probably can't even vote. That's just my opinion. But the bottom line is this. Even if he did vote, Trump lost, man. You think I like Biden? Why don't you go through my criminal history is nothing. My voting history, I started voting in 1991 when I was 18 years old. I voted for president in 1992, 96, 2000. No, wait, I skipped 2000, 2004, 2008, 2012, 16, and 20. Okay? And I have voted for Republicans, independents, and only one Democrat. I'm not a registered anything. I'm just a voter, registered voter. I'm an independent. I never said I like Joe Biden. See, that's where he spins his own narrative, folks. Oh, you're a Democrat. Oh, you like Biden. I never said I like Biden. I said Trump is not going to win. I predicted it months ago in the summertime. And you remember that because we were still talking back then. And I said, I guarantee you he's not going to win because people don't like him. The majority of Americans don't like him. And they're going to vote for Biden, not because they love Biden, because they hate Trump. And I was right. I'm always right, folks. And then people like G, he was rigged. She cheated. Well, all the states that Trump contested, it was all thrown out. And these were Republican Supreme Courts, okay? And then they took it to the the Supreme Court, Washington, D.C., and even the 3 Supreme Court justices, Judge Gorsuch, Kavanaugh, and Comey Barrett, who were Republicans who Trump appointed, they all sided with that the election wasn't rigged. Okay? So you can put that on the board, folks. Do I like Biden? No. I never said I like Biden. I said he's not going to win, but he spins his own narrative, just like G spins his own narrative about everything. He keeps on saying, oh, the BERGS Show, you were only married for 3 weeks. I was married for 2.5 years. I was with her for 5 years. But this guy keeps on saying, oh, he was married for, and then he said, he was married for 3.5 weeks. Oh, well, thanks for giving me an extra half of a week there, G. And I should never have gotten married in the first place, okay? I just thought at the time that's what I should do. Everyone else got married, figure you get married. But I never had any kids because I made an executive decision when I was 15 years old. I was never going to have any kids. So, I don't have that burden of having any kids. But you say, but your whole life is getting handouts. You get handouts from the government. You're not working. You know you're not. You never like to talk about that. You don't talk about, you always used to love talking about on your show, right? This is when I liked your channel. A couple years ago, you used to show, oh, look at this. I got this great new, I got a great 2015 Subaru Outback for sale. You would show your cars right at the lot. You haven't gone back to work. You know you haven't. You're getting some kind of disability. You're getting all sorts of government handouts, government goodies. Those are liberal programs, democratic programs, okay, which are the antithesis of the Republican side and Trump and the people you love. This is a guy who actually thinks that Trump is still the president. And that's the bottom line. Oh, this is boring. I'm out. I'm sorry that I don't have a panel like you do and a sausage fest. I'm sorry. What's up, Kent55? Quitting YouTube. Oh, I'm sorry that I don't have a panel like you do, and then I freaking leave for 45 minutes. Okay? You leave your panel. You're a lazy host. You're a lazy YouTuber, man. You're not a content creator. You don't make pre-recorded content. You say you live on a nice property, huh? You say you have a big barn or this. Why don't you make some videos, brother? You've seen me shovel 55, yard work 55. You've seen me show my parents' property, which is nothing too special. You've seen me do this stuff. We haven't seen you do anything. You've seen me go to restaurants and give food reviews, eating teriyaki or some Vietnamese pho. You've seen me do stuff, go to supermarkets. You know, what kind of content have you ever done, Mangoes? Nothing. You sit on your front porch. You don't even cam up anymore. Huh? You just sit there with my peeps. You know what? I just talked down to him so many times here right now. I guarantee, you know what he's going to do? He's going to go live right now. He's a little boy. Georgie Boy. That's your new nickname, Georgie Boy, because his name is George. Georgie Boy, I guarantee you, he's going live right now. Georgie Boy is going live right now. He's getting all the government goodies, folks. And he calls himself a Republican. I don't even think he voted. I think probably either he has a felony on his record or he was just too lazy to vote. And that's just the bottom line. You can put it on the board. Prove that you voted. I can prove that I voted. Okay? Because I have even though it's a mail-in voting system here, I took because we have a printer upstairs, which you can also use as a fax machine and a photocopier. And I photocopy all my stuff like that. And I have a filing cabinet in my room. I can prove that I voted. Can you prove that you voted? Then show your proof. That's a challenge to you. So the bottom line is this. You can put it on the board, folks. You can put it on the board. The bottom line is this. He's just butthurt that I won't go over there anymore, that Salty Dog doesn't go over there anymore, because his show is a sausage fest. It's the same people, the same old people on the side chat. Who cares? At least I'm talented. At least I don't need to rely on other people to do my show. It's a one-man show. It's a one-man gig, folks. I do my own show. I do my own pre-recorded content. I do play the guitar. I do my own stuff. I don't need to rely on having the same old peeps. Much love, my peeps. I don't need to rely on these people like he does. Let's see him just try to do a show. Why don't you just delete StreamYards and just go up like I do on the YouTube and just cam up like I do every day and just talk. Why don't you do that? You can't do that. You can't do that because you want to walk away and leave for an hour and have the people take over your hangout, right? Where's the BERGS Show is born? So I've pretty much said all I need to say, folks. So with that being said, BERGS out.